Gentlemen, please welcome your Master of Ceremony, David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the King Abdullah Sports City here in the beautiful city of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, for the official weigh-in for the Rage on the Red Sea, Usyk versus Joshua 2. It's all being brought to you courtesy of the Ministry of Sport, Skill Challenge, Entertainment, Matchroom Boxing, K2 Promotions in association with Usyk 17 Promotions and 258 Management. We're sponsored by Saudia Airlines and JD Sports. All the action will go out live around the world exclusively on Sky Sports Box Office and DAZN, and today's weigh-in is also televised on SSC. All of the fights on Saturday night will be sanctioned under the Middle East Professional Boxing Commission. The head of commission is Jose Mohan. So ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it's a great fight card, 11 fights. We've got 2 world title eliminators, and at the top of the bill, 12 rounds of boxing for the unified heavyweight championship of the world. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring the fighters up to the stage so they can face the scale and face each other. Our first contest, 4 rounds in the super welterweight division. Making his way to the stage from Sofia, Bulgaria, professional record, no wins, 3 defeats. Please welcome Georgiev. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. Saturday night, it'll be his professional debut. Fighting out of Dubai in the UAE, ladies and gentlemen, known as Money Kicks, please welcome Rashid Belhasa. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Georgiev. $66.65 kilos for Georgiev. Now to the scale, please welcome Rashid Money Kicks Belhasa. $67.35 kilos for Rashid Money Kicks Belhasa. Belhasa versus Georgiev, 4 rounds, super welterweights to kick us off here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 6 rounds in the super lightweight division. Now making his way to the stage, fighting out of Azerbaijan, please welcome Fouad Tarverdi. Tarverdi. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, his professional record, thus far perfect, 5 fights, 5 victories, 4 of them coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Amman, Jordan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Badr Al-Samreem. Samreem. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Fouad Tarverdi. $61.6 kilos for Fouad Tarverdi. Now to the scale, the undefeated Jordanian Badr Al-Samreem. 61.8 kilos for Badr Al-Samreem. Al-Samreem, Tarverdi, 6 rounds, super lightweights, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 8 rounds in the light heavyweight division. Now making his way to the stage, professional record 9 wins, 6 defeats, 1 draw, with 6 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Nosich, Slovakia. Please welcome Usyk, the Slovakian Bulldog, Jurko. Jurko. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. He's a southpaw with a perfect professional record, 5 fights, 5 victories. Fighting out of Kiev, Ukraine, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Lapin. Lapin. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Jurko. $79.9 kilos for the Slovakian Bulldog, Joseph Jurko. And now to the scale, the undefeated southpaw, Daniel Lapin. $78.5 kilos for Daniel Lapin, 78.5. Lapin, Jurko, 8 rounds, light heavyweights, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 6 rounds in the light heavyweight division. And this contest is brought to you in association with Boxer. Now making his way to the stage, his professional record, a perfect one. 6 fights, 6 victories, 3 of them coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Belhasa, Croatia, here is Peter Nosich. Nosich. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, his young professional record, thus far perfect. 1 fight, 1 victory, and that victory came by way of knockout. He fights out of Wolverhampton, England. Here is the 2020 Olympic silver medalist known as the Surgeon, Ben Whittaker. Whittaker. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Peter Nosich. 79.5 kilos for Peter Nosich, 79.5. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Ben, the Surgeon, Whittaker. 78.8 for the young undefeated Englishman, 78.8 for Ben Whittaker. Whittaker, Nosich, 6 rounds light heavyweights, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, the weigh-in continues. Our next contest, 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. Now making his way to the stage, he is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with a record of 7 wins and no defeats, 1 draw, and 6 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Los Angeles, California. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome James, the Bees, Wilson. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 19 wins, only 1 defeat. He has 15 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the former NABF and USBA Cruiserweight Champion, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Andrew, the Beast Tabiti. And now the scale, ladies and gentlemen, James Wilson. 108.2 kilos for James the Beast Wilson, 108.2. And now to the scale, Andrew the Beast Tabiti. 98.3 for Andrew the Beast Tabiti, 98.3 kilos. Beast versus Beast, Tabiti versus Wilson, 8 rounds, heavyweights, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, we are set to win our next contest of the evening, and it is an historic one. 8 rounds in the super bantamweight division. Now making her way to the stage, professional record, 10 wins, 2 defeats, all 10 of her wins coming by way of knockout. Presentando de la capital Santo Domingo, República Dominicana, presentando Crystal Garcia Nova. And her opponent now making her way to the stage. Her professional record, a perfect one. 6 fights, 6 victories, 1 of them coming by way of knockout. fighting out of Bethnal Green in the East End of London, England, by way of Mogadishu, Somalia. Here is the 2020 Olympian, Ramla Ali. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Crystal Garcia Nova. $55.75 kilos for Nova, 55.75 kilos. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Ramla Ali. 55.65 kilos for Ramla Ali, 55.65 kilos. Ali versus Nova, 8-round super bantamweights, first female bout in the KSA, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 4 rounds in the super lightweight division. Both fighters are turning over. Now making his way to the stage Saturday night, making his professional debut, fighting out of La Paz, Mexico. Please welcome Alfredo, el Argentino Alatorre. Alatorre. Also Saturday night, his opponent will be turning over, making his much anticipated professional debut. He's an Egyptian-born Saudi, fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Please welcome Ziad Zizo Almaayouf. Almaayouf. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Alfredo, el Argentino Alatorre. $62.1 kilos for el Argentino. Now to the scale, please welcome Zizo, Ziad Almaayouf. $63.2 kilos for Zizo, 63.2 kilos. Almaayouf, Alatorre, 4-round super lightweights, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, International Boxing Hall of Famer, Mr. Buddy McGirt on stage. And also, I'd be remiss, also Hall of Famer Evander Holyfield and Roberto Duran. Ladies and gentlemen, legends in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, this exciting undercard here in Jeddah continues with a 10-round cruiserweight affair. Now making his way to the ring, to the stage, his professional record, a perfect one. 21 fights, 21 victories, 16 of them coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Hartford, Connecticut, USA. Please welcome Richard Popeye the Sailorman Rivera. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. His professional record, 26 victories, 3 defeats, 3 draws, with 16 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Stockholm, Sweden. Here is the former 2-division champion of the world, Badu Jack the Ripper. The Ripper. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Popeye the Sailorman, Richard Rivera. 88.4 kilos for Rivera, 88.4 kilos. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Badu Jack the Ripper. 90.3 kilos for Badu Jack the Ripper, 90.3 kilos. Jack V. Rivera, 10 rounds, cruiserweights, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is brought to you in association with OPI since '82, as they're proud to present 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Light Heavyweight World Title Eliminator. Now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 21 victories, 1 defeat. He has 12 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Beaumont, Pas-de-Calais, France, ranked number 2 in the world by the WBC. Please welcome the European and WBA Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion, Mathieu Alatorre Bauderlique. Bauderlique. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 28 victories, only 1 defeat. He has 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, and representing his famed family's fine fighting tradition, ranked number 1 in the world by the WBC. Please welcome the former super middleweight champion of the world, Callum Mundo Smith. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Lapin, Mathieu Bauderlique. 79.15 kilos for Alatorre, Bauderlique. And out of the scale, the #1 WBC light heavyweight ranked in the world, please welcome Mundo Smith. $79.25 kilos for the Liverpudlian, 79.25 kilos for Mundo Smith. Smith versus Bauderlique, #1 versus #2, 12 rounds for the WBC light heavyweight world title eliminator, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Much fresher and how much more comfortable do you feel on those scales?
Yeah, a lot better. Obviously making weight always one of your main goals as a fighter. At times it becomes the main goal, and that's not the right reason, but you know, I feel good, I feel strong at this weight, I feel I'm performing well in the gym, and hopefully I can carry that performance into the ring.
Just such a confidence boost and great memories coming back to this arena where you won your world title.
Yeah, first time back here, brings back good memories. Obviously become a world champion in here, but that all means nothing now. I've got new goals, new things I want to achieve, and that's to become a 2-weight world champion, and a win here on Saturday night puts me one step closer to that.
Your final thoughts ahead of the fight with Bauderlique, a WBC title eliminator. Tell us how it goes.
Yeah, good. I feel good. I feel very good, and I think when I'm good, I can beat anyone in the world. And I've had a good camp. I'm in a very good place, and the plan is to go in there and show the best version of me.
Callum, best of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, Callum Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, it's now time to weigh in the chief support of the evening. It's brought to you in association with Wasserman Boxing, as they're proud to present 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Heavyweight World Title Eliminator. And now making his way to the stage, he is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with a record of 24 wins, no defeats, 1 draw, and 19 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Hsinchu, China, here is the 2-time Olympian, the 2008 Olympic silver medalist, and the former WBO regional heavyweight champion, John Big Bang Zhilie. Zhilie. 14 fights, 14 victories, 12 of his 14 wins coming by way of knockout. fighting out of Zagreb, Croatia. Here is the heavy-handed Balkan phenom, the former IBF International Heavyweight Champion, ranked number 3 in the world by the IBF. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Philip El Animal Hrgovic. Hrgovic. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Bang, John Zhilie. $125.7 for John Zhilie, $125.7 for the Big Bang. Now to the scale, the undefeated El Animal from Zagreb, Croatia, Filip Hrgovic. $110.2 for the heavy-handed Balkan phenom, 110.2 kilos. Hrgovic, John Zhilie, the much anticipated fight, 12 rounds for the IBF Heavyweight World Title Eliminator. Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, co-main event of the evening.
Big Bang, your final thoughts ahead of this one. Huge fight against Filip Hrgovic. Now you've weighed in, how ready are you?
最后的面谈啊，面对面。准备好了吗？
准备好了 I'm ready.
You're a big guy, he's a big guy as well. There's nothing between you height-wise, but 15 kilograms heavier. Do you plan to try and make that weight advantage count?
身高没有什么差别，但是体重有15公斤的差别。你会不会把这个当做你的优势呢？
这就是我的优势，我的力量，中国力量。
This is my advantage, my power, Chinese power.
Chinese power. Have you got a message for everyone here and everyone back home?
有没有什么跟在座的和家里的人说的？
谢谢大家的支持与鼓励。明天让对手睡觉。
Thank you everybody for your support. Tomorrow he's gonna go to sleep.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned for the main event weigh-in for Rage on the Red Sea.
Please welcome Boxing Hall of Fame, Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the official weigh-in for the main event tomorrow night at the Rage on the Red Sea here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. And it's all brought to you by, officially, in partnership with Ministry of Sports, in cooperation with Skill Entertainment, Challenge Entertainment, Matchroom Boxing, K2 Promotions, in association with Usyk 17 and 258 Management, sponsored by Saudi Airlines and JD Sports, and broadcast around the world on Sky Sports Box Office, and JD Sports. Let's bring the Warriors to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the challenger tomorrow night. He's an Olympic gold medal champion. His professional record now stands at an outstanding 26 fights, 24 victories, 22 of those 24 victories by knockout, only 2 defeats. He's the 2-time heavyweight world champion, the fighting pride of London, England, the man known as AJ Anthony Joshua. And next to the stage, his opponent. He's the defending champion, also an Olympic gold medal champion. His professional record is a perfect one. 19 fights, 19 victories, 13 wins by knockout, the former undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and currently the reigning and defending undefeated unified heavyweight champion of the world, fighting for and representing the sovereign nation of Ukraine, Oleksandr Usyk. First onto the scales will be the former two-time world champion, now the challenger. He steps onto the scales with that record of 24 victories, 22 wins by knockout, only 2 defeats. From London, England, here is AJ Anthony Joshua. $110.9 kilos for the challenger, former two-time world champion AJ Anthony Joshua. Next onto the scales, his perfect record of 19 fights, 19 wins, 13 KOs, the reigning and defending unified heavyweight world champion, Oleksandr Usyk. $100.5 kilos for the reigning and defending champion, Oleksandr Usyk. Here they are, face-to-face challenger and champion, the rematch the world has been waiting for. It's all tomorrow night at the Rage on the Red Sea here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. 12 rounds of boxing for the unified heavyweight championship of the world. It's AJ versus Usyk for the unified heavyweight championship of the world, the Rage on the Red Sea, here in Jeddah, in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Who will it be? AJ or Usyk? The Rage on the Red Sea. Tomorrow night, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Broadcast to the world on DAZN and Sky Sports Box Office.
Excuse me, sir, just in the way. Oleksandr, so much talk about your weight this week. We all got it wrong. You're there or thereabouts what you weighed for the first fight, just the way that you take a photo, the angle that you stand, or have you been tricking us all along?
Питання, ми багато спостерігали за твоєю вагою і сподівалися, що вона буде більше. Чи то був просто такий кут камери, чи щось відбулося?
А бачите, не завжди сподівання стають реальністю.
You see, your expectations not every time are met.
Tell us what you saw when you looked into his eyes there. It was a long stare down between the two of you.
У вас був, ви довго тримали погляд один на одного. Що ти побачив в його очах?
Себе.
Myself.
Tell us what happens tomorrow night.
It was the reflection of myself.
Tell us what happens tomorrow night. In that reflection, were you still holding those belts when you walk out of the ring tomorrow night? Is it and still?
І що ти бачив у відображенні в його очах, що ти виходиш з рингу з поясами?
Ми завтра побачимо це.
We're gonna see it tomorrow.
Do you have a final message? A lot of people back home watching, a lot of people around the world watching.
Чи є в тебе фінальний меседж для всіх, хто дивиться тебе по всьому світу?
Дякую всім, з Богом.
Thank you very much. Lord help us.
Thank you. Good luck. Let's just swing you right round and go straight over to Anthony Joshua. Anthony, same question to you. That was a long head-to-head there. What was going through your mind as you looked into his eyes?
Not much. It's just a face-off. I always say, for me personally, face-offs don't mean nothing. Just about the bell ringing and us throwing lever, really. Face-offs don't win fights.
Obviously, so much talk about his weight. He's there or thereabouts. I think you're just about 4 pounds heavier. And does that change your sort of approach at all? Were you preparing for a heavier Usyk, or you just got all eyes on your game plan and what you're doing?
I'll be honest, all this stuff don't matter, just about the fight. Real talk. All this stuff, weight, face-offs, none of it matters to me. Just looking forward to the fight.
Okay, your final thoughts then. You will have imagined that fight. You will have visualised that fight. How does that fight go tomorrow?
Just ready for 12 rounds, 100%. 100% ready for 12 rounds, and anything short of that is a bonus.
12 rounds or less. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the official weigh-in for the main event. By the way, sitting here at ringside, ladies and gentlemen, two of the all-time greats from the world of boxing and from the Boxing Hall of Fame. 5-time heavyweight world champion Evander Real Deal Holyfield. And the hands of Stone Roberto Duran. Ladies and gentlemen,
it was a fabulous performance from Oleksandr Usyk. And Anthony Joshua loses his heavyweight titles, but he'll be back.
الوعد في جدة